See this trunk. What we want to do with Doug, since Doug is 2'6", we're going to stick him in the trunk and put him out on the street.
Now, is this trunk padded, I hope?
Oh, man. Oh, I doubt
it. I once put him in luggage, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we were bored one night, and I wanted to see if he would...
Look at that trunk. So it's got air holes.
There's pillows in here.
There's pillows in there.
You're going to have to take the pillows out.
See, Doug, we'll put you in that. What do you think? I know, and then you go in, and you can yell at people on the street. We'll do like an Alan Fun thing.
How's he going to know who to yell? Is he just going to yell things?
Yeah, just say, hey, help me. We'll see who opens the trunk.
Okay. We're not going to put anybody out there with him?
No, that'll ruin it. No. Well, you could be out there like strolling around. Okay, you watch. Yeah, you watch. Yeah, because like someone could steal the trunk.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, this is New York.
This is like going to the moon.
Doing this.
This is like Apollo 13. Well, they're out on the street like a couple of blocks away or something.
Okay, there's yours. Okay, get him in.
Yeah, Howard, I'm watching from above.
Yeah.
They're taking him out of his wheelchair right now, and they're putting him in the trunk. And you know what? This is New Yorkers. Nobody seems to
Nobody's
be interested.
watching.
Nobody cares. It's like a bunch of guys taking a cripple and throwing him in a...
I know the keyword.
You know the keyword.
I know the keyword.
Right.
Yeah, don't give it,
Okay,
give it
Dave has
out.
just lifted him out. He is now in the trunk.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You all right, boss?
And it's a nice fit.
Yeah.
You all right? You all right?
Yeah.
Hey, Doug, you okay?
Yeah, let me just have a sip of water.
Doug, are you afraid of...
Yeah, man.
Are you afraid of enclosed places?
I'm right over by the phone.
Hey, Doug.
Have a sip of that? I'm getting a little nervous.
Yeah, Howard.
Are you afraid of being in a dark, enclosed trunk?
Nah, it's not that dark.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it's not closed yet, Howard.
That's the air holes and stuff.
Doug, we're going
It's
to...
open.
Forward.
Doug, when you're in the trunk and people walk by, just...
Hang on a second, Howard.
All right.
Where's the volume on this?
He just has to yell. He's not going to be able to see people.
No, you're just going to start yelling, hey,
Yeah, I could.
Susan Smith. Locked me. I'm one of Susan Smith's kids, and she locked me in my trunk.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
What?
Since I'm looking, I can tell Doug when somebody's coming, and I can even give him a little description like it's a woman. He can, like, yell stuff at
Oh,
him.
good. Okay, that would help.
It's right here. It's the volume.
No, but I changed the channel.
All right, we'll get you back.
So how is Baba Booey going to do that?
Because I'm
People are all
looking at the whole
connected.
thing right from above.
Here, want to give him
Oh,
a
okay.
really? Is this better?
Gary's watching, and Gary can be heard by Doug as well.
Good?
Yeah.
Is it loud? You want to make it louder? Is
A
that
little bit louder.
Is that louder?
So up a little more.
Hey, Doug, you ought to start out
Yes,
slow.
sir.
Just say, hi, I'm a talking steamer trunk. Can you stop and talk to me?
That's cool. Yeah, okay.
Hi, I'm
yeah,
a
we're all set.
lonely talking
All right,
steamer
let's go
truck.
close the trunk. Take a little.
Doug, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Gary.
Okay, good. All right,
He's
Howard,
in
they
there
just
now.
they just shut the trunk. They're wheeling the wheelchair away.
Hey, Doug,
Yeah.
just start yelling out, like when you get in position, I'm a talking steamer trunk. Won't you please stop and talk to me?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Doug, right at about now, you say, hey, you with the red umbrella.
Hey, you with the red umbrella.
I'm a talking...
Hey, come here. I'm a talking steamer trunk. Come on over and talk to me.
What
What
happened?
happened?
Come on, you with the red umbrella. Come on over here.
She doesn't know what to say. She
Don't
just
you like a
stopped.
talking steamer trunk? Come on.
She just left him.
She just left?
Okay, Doug,
Yeah.
right
mean.
now, you with the black knapsack.
Hey, you with the black knapsack. Come on over.
Say, hey, I'm a fugitive
Help
from...
me out.
I'm a fugitive from Pee Wee's
Okay, there's
Playhouse.
another guy right in front of you.
Come on. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I'm a talking steamer trunk.
The guy's like looking all over. He doesn't know where it's coming
Right
from.
here in the trunk.
Keep telling them.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. You're in the trunk here.
All right, wait a second. In a couple of seconds, Doug, there's a guy with a black umbrella. Start yelling now.
Hey, buddy, with the black umbrella. Help me, man. Help me.
Say you're in
Michael Jackson put me in here. He thinks I'm a little boy. Help me. Get me out of here.
There's two guys standing right in front of you.
What happens? They keep walking...
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
You too.
Help me.
Help me. Come on. Get me out of here.
My mom is Susan Smith.
Come on.
There's a guy
Susan
staring
Smith's
at
my
him.
mother. She locked me in here. She got to throw me in the lake. Help. Come on, guys. Help me. Help me.
Say, let me out, you homos.
Come on. Let me out of here. I'll be good.
Okay, yell right now at the guy with the green umbrella.
Hey, buddy. You're there with the green umbrella. Get me out of here.
They're all ignoring him, Howard.
me out
Really
of here.
bizarre.
Really?
Nobody's even looking?
No.
There's two guys standing out in front,
this
but I
is
think
sick.
they know what it's about.
Oh.
And Gorilla's going to go get rid of them. But the other people, they just keep walking right by.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody help me.
Yeah, there's a heavy woman. Yell, Doug, yell.
Yo,
Hey, you there, ma'am.
No, she just got...
Miss.
tell them when to start yelling.
Okay, I will. There's,
Tell them you're locked in there because your mom locked you in the trunk and she wants to kill you.
okay, Doug, there's a guy coming in about... Okay, start yelling right now.
Hey, come on, man. Somebody let me out of here, man. Help.
Okay, there's a guy looking.
Help.
He just threw a quarter on top of it. Okay, here comes a
Thank
delivery
you.
guy. There's a delivery guy now.
Now,
Hey, delivery guy. Come here. Help me out, man. Hey, come on.
Just walk right by him. He
Somebody
noticed
tried to
it.
deliver me here. Look what happened.
Imagine if you were
Guy
really...
with the newspaper. Guy with the newspaper.
Hey, newspaper guy. Guy there with the newspaper.
Help me.
Help me out. Somebody thought I was dead and put me in here instead of a coffin. Help me out.
Okay, now there's a whole bunch of people. Just start yelling.
Anybody, come on. Come over here, talk to me. Give me a hand here.
Help, I need toilet paper.
Come on, please.
Help me need toilet paper.
Yeah, come on, I need some toilet paper here.
There's people walking right by. Like, you know they hear them?
Yeah.
And they, like, sort of look at the trunk and then they just keep going.
Because it's New York and they don't want to get involved.
Okay.
Come on.
Doug, just start yelling, lady with the green dress.
Lady, in the green dress.
Lady
Come
with...
here, help me out. Come on, help me out here.
Cutie.
Say, hey, cutie,
Please.
come on, you're really
Come on,
cute.
baby.
She went by, but wait a second.
I want to go out on the street and see this.
Okay,
Wait a minute. You know what? When the woman goes by, let him just start saying, hey, baby.
Okay, start yelling, hey, baby, hey,
Hey,
cutie.
baby, hey,
Hey,
cutie.
baby.
Hey, cutie.
Cutie, come here.
Hey, cutie, hop in
Come
here
on.
with me. Hop in here with
I got
me.
room for one more in here. Come on in.
There's some guy that's opening the trunk, but he knows it's Doug. Hey, get out of there! Get away from there!
What's going on here?
Get away!
Where's Dave?
Okay, all right.
Who you talking to?
Okay, just start yelling. There's a whole bunch of people around.
Hey, come on. Somebody, come over here. Give me a hand. Come on, somebody help me out here. Come on, I'm having some troubles here.
Ask him what's wrong with you friggin' idiots. How many times...
Come on.
A guy just opened it up, but he knows what's going on.
Yeah, come on there, man.
Holy shit.
No, whoa.
Man.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there
Don't
you
be
go.
saying that.
Very good. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
Guy really knows how to ruin a good time.
Yeah.
This guy really helped us
okay,
out.
Doug.
Yeah.
Oh, he just walked away to the other side. There was a Chinese guy walking by.
Yeah.
Now there's nobody walking by.
Yeah, well, that guy chased everyone away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some jerk. He blew the gimmick, you know?
Yeah, he just ruined it. It's pretty. I think it's.
Going well.
But I think it's pretty interesting that no one will stop and talk to you.
I think it's an interesting comment on our society.
Howard, what's really
I think
interesting
it's an interesting comment on us that we'd put you in a box and send you out on the street.
What's
Well,
really
if you
interesting
comment
is
on me,
that
I'd let you.
it's interesting that people notice him.
Right.
You know, like they stop for a second. Okay, here comes another guy, Doug. I'll tell you about when to start. He's got a black valise on. Start yelling now.
Hey, excuse me, sir, with the black valise.
I'll give you $5
Sir,
if you let me
come
out.
on.
No,
Can you come over here and help me?
just walk right by.
Wow.
No problem here today,
Okay,
sir.
this is good. In about 15
All right,
seconds.
this will be the last one.
There's a whole family. It's a guy and a woman and 3 kids.
Say, hey, help me out, man. My mom locked me in
All
here.
right, hold on. I'll tell you when to start.
Hey, you guys look like a nice family. I need one. My mom locked me in here.
Yeah, help
Okay,
me out.
Start yelling right now, really loud.
Hey, family. Can you come over and help me? Come on, my mother locked me in here. Come on, please.
Oh, they're looking.
Please, help me out here.
Wait.
My mom locked me in this trunk. She wants to send me to Los Angeles. It's too cheap to buy me a plane ticket. Come on, let me out, folks.
They're freaking out, but they're
Come
not
on,
stopping.
help me out. I'm in this
They
trunk.
walk by?
Yeah, they're like trying to decide what
It's
to do.
like I'm in a coffin here.
When the little boy's
Help
running
me
back.
out, please. Keep poking up air holes in. I'm suffocating. Please
The
help
little
me.
boy just- okay, the little
Help
boy's running
me.
back.
Ah, good. I won't eat your kids.
The kid's right in front of him, Howard.
Oh,
Doug,
good.
help.
Come on, little guy.
Help me out.
Help me out here, kid. Come on, this isn't cool. I'm suffocating in here. I can't
The
breathe.
kid's like 5 years
Come
old,
on,
Howard.
guy.
He's freaking.
Well, he probably digs it. He thinks it's
Help
Pee-wee's.
me out here.
They say it's like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Come on. Somebody help me.
Yeah, the mother just showed up.
Oh, good. Now, let's
on.
see. These might be the only decent people
Matt,
in New
can you
York. They
please
must be
help me?
tourists.
They
Have
look
some
like tourists.
compassion. Let me out, please.
I
Help
don't think they
me.
speak English.
Okay,
Help
the
me.
kid's opening it.
Good. Yay.
Hey,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Doug, tell them they're the only good people in New York
You're the only good people in this entire sick city.
who would help
Thank you
Doug.
so much. Oh, thank you.
Tell them to stay away from Michael Jackson. He locked you in there.
It's
Wow.
much better now. Thank you, kids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doug's cool, man. He just, he finally got somebody to open that trunk.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, people were walking past like it was nothing.
Wow. They sell them the Brooklyn Bridge. You should have popped it up and said, hey, I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge.
Well, it's funny because the whole family's standing there, and even though there's cameras around, I still don't think they understand what it
Yeah,
is.
I don't
Well,
think
go
they
explain to them that they're the
understand
only
what's
good
going on
people in New York.
Gorilla, explain it to him.
I'll explain it to them.
here. Oh, they would speak English.
Oh,
Yeah,
figures.
that's why I figured they were...
Americans are so jaded. They
Where
don't?
are they from, Gorilla?
Where are you guys from? Hey, Gary, how's everything? Switzerland.
They're from Switzerland.
Tell them they're the only good people in New York.
Yeah. Switzerland is the only good country left, I guess.
That's why they're neutral.
Yeah.
When they leave, there's no more good people here.
Yeah, now once they head back, that's it.
Ask them why they make such good watches.
They don't understand English.
They don't understand any English.
Yeah.
Close it and do it again?
Do you want to do it one more time, Howard?
I think I had enough.
Okay.
I'm pretty disillusioned with New Yorkers. All right, thanks, Doug.
I'm pretty disillusioned with us because you know what? On Candid Camera, they wouldn't ever have put a real person in the box.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. You know what it is? It's just that Doug could fit into a box, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to get him out there.
I mean, you can have a talking box without having a person in it.
Not us. We don't have the budget for that. Hey, I guess you could put me in that talking box in a sense if you just put the microphone in there.
Sure. Have a speaker in there.
Never considered that. I just went to see Doug get into a steamer trunk and lay out on the street. I had to give him something to do.
That might be funny if you had him in there, but your voice coming out saying, open the trunk, and I'll give you a surprise.
Open the trunk, it's Howard Stern.
You imagine the family when they saw Doug laying in there? He's 2 feet tall.
Let's not go back to America.
You know what? It would have been funny if they had closed the trunk and walked away.
And ran away like the Munsters.
No, he belongs in that box.
Because Doug's pretty frightening to look at.
He's just like laying there in a pile.
You know what it'd be? Yeah, it'd be like a Wizard of Oz episode. Like, I'll go, hey, this is Howard Stern, open the trunk. This is really me in there. And they open up and they go, well, this is what I really look like.
It was so great because it was a family. And
how funny is it when they finally look at Doug?
Well, when they open it up, Doug's just like laid out. He fills up the trunk perfectly.
Yeah. It's like a magic trick.
It's going to look great. It's really funny.
Wow. To see that on TV. I can't. In fact, I want to go watch the show right now. Can they get that on tonight?
Oh, Jesus.
Can we do a quick turnaround on that one?
I think so.
Could. Wow. What happened when they opened the trunk? He just when his legs just make it into the trunk?
Right.
They're not like folded over.
No. He's exactly
perfectly
flat.
laid out.
Right.
Wow. The trunk was just big enough.
It's almost a coffin.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. He's got the pillow in the back and everything.
Did the little kid try to touch him or anything?
Well, the little kid seemed pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it was like, hey, look, a little guy.
Well, yeah, right.
Hey, let me go play with him.
Can I take him home?
Kid'll be drinking by 7.
Well, they got a story to tell about their trip in New York.
I would have closed the trunk and just run away once I see Doug.
Oh,
I would have locked it.
can you imagine?
Person was right to lock him in there.
But it's funny, though, because the family kept going. They didn't know what to do. It was a little
But they're
kid.
the only nice people. Like, it was only a little kid who would
The
help.
little kid ran back. He was curious. He
Right.
went and told his mom, and it looked like his mom didn't know what to do, and then he ran back, and the
Right.
dog yelled louder.
Only a child would help. Right. Isn't that amazing? That's seriously. Now, come on. Let's think about that.
Howard, what would you do?
I would have kept
Howard
walking.
Stern, exactly.
But I'm a big star. I can't be seen next to a trunk.
Okay, what were you if you were
and
Howard?
what happened before you were a big star?
I would have run because I'm a big coward. You know that. I only fight women. White women. Old ones.
Old brittle.
Right. You know what it's like? You ever see the movie Frankenstein, the first one? Mm-hmm. The little girl who will befriend Frankenstein?
Right.
Yes.
You're a nice man.
Yeah, you're a nice man. Then Frankenstein drowns her.
Right.
But she was
They throw
blonde,
daffodils
wasn't
in the
she?
river.
Yeah.
That he puts her head under.
Look.
So nice, I'm going to drown you.
Yeah, why did he get mad at her? I forget.
They were throwing flowers in the river. I can't remember what she
No,
did.
he didn't get
I think
mad. He was just too
I
stupid
think
to know what he
he
was
threw
doing.
her in.
Yeah.
And it was just
Yeah, he was like, hey.
she was throwing flowers in, and he just goes, hey, this looks like a good idea. And he
She wants to
tosses
get
her
into the
in.
water, obviously.
He was a moron.
They don't show you what happens. She's just
Right.
throwing flowers in, and then the next thing she's dead.
Well,
What?
I think he picks her up or something.
Yeah, right. Remember the next scene? Like she's laying there dead.
Right, then he
'Cause
brings her
I
back
thought-
to town.
Yeah.
I
burn her.
thought he had befriended her, and then somehow when he was trying to protect her,
Yeah.
he killed her. You know,
Yeah, you see,
he
like
didn't
Doug.
know.
Doug should lay in the trunk, and then when little kids, the only nice people help them, then take them and just grab them in the trunk and grab them in there and close their thing, and devour them.
Like a Venus flytrap.
Right. Yeah. Hey, what a great idea for a horror movie. Like the new Freddy Krueger is Doug Beatty. He just lays out on the street waiting for little kids.
Hey, kid.
Hey, tonight.
The trunk closes and cuts him in half.
Hey, Doug, nice job.
Yeah. As we're leaving, then
Yeah.
the police show up.
Yeah,
Because they were listening.
they dig it. The police dig us. They know that we're up to good work.
I cannot believe there's not one nice person.
Well, except for a little kid. And we said that's like that Frankenstein movie where the one little kid comes over and helps Frankenstein, and then Frankenstein kills her.
Yeah, well.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, you would just grab the kid and grabbed him and dragged him into the trunk?
Dude, when the one opened the box, what happened?
Only a little kid would help, you see?
The guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he got on and started swearing.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
He said the S word.
Yeah, did us a big favor.
Idiot.
Dope.
I couldn't believe that.
But
Hey, that was pretty cool.
that was.
That's a good routine.
Yeah, we want the steamer truck.
Yeah.
With the only way
You
we're
can have
signing
it.
releases, we want the steamer truck.
You can have it.
Doug has a new way to
No,
travel.
because that's how we're gonna get.
Yeah.
You're gonna get back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, Dave's already thinking, yeah.
Yeah, and you can pee in there all you want.
Hey, he
Oh,
fits
exactly.
perfectly.
You got holes in it.
Put a little urinal in there.
Right.
You know? Oh, we're good to go. That's it.
Yeah.
But that was interesting.
You should be in a... Yeah, it was interesting that no one would help you.
Oh, I know.
You were like, please help me, I'm suffocating, and no one would help you. Only a guy who didn't speak English.
I can't wait to see what the looks on the people's faces.
Oh, I was watching, and it's just most people just didn't care.
Is it raining outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. On top of that, it was raining?
Oh,
Raining.
no,
no
they
wonder.
put it in a box out in the rain?
How funny did Doug look in the trunk?
Oh, very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. It was like.
You're the new Jim Carrey. Physical comedy.
Oh no, that's why we want the truck.
Yeah, I'd go see a Doug movie where like he gets into different trunks and stuff. I'd go see that. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts.
No, that's one of the things we're working on. Like.
Yeah, you could be like Jim Carried.
Yeah.
Because you're carried everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Jim Carrey, eh?
Jim Carried. All right. Anyway, I want to thank Doug Beatty and, of course, Dave, whose
thank
last
you,
name we
Howard.
never give out.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's stripping at the $1 Million Club the 24th through the 29th, Kirsty Way. So everybody, if you want to see her
Congratulations.
naked there, she's with Nicole London, who might be dating Doug soon.
All right.
If he
Very
plays his
good.
cards right. Thanks
All
for
right.
having us.
Thanks, Howard.
Thanks. And we
Next
get the
time,
trunk.
and Doug, next time you come in, we're going to put you in a cage at a pet store with dog ears.
Oh.
All right? You'll be a talking dog.
Well, do I get a little doggy dish, too?
Yeah, you'll be fine. All right, very good. That's the great Doug Beatty and, of course, Dave.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. And we'll be back after this. You know, I had a horrible experience. I was watching this Jessy Raphael show. And I only watched it because Robin was on. My sweet Robin. And
What, did the pool heater break?
Yeah.
Tragedy.
No, I got to tell you a tragedy. You want to know this? Listen to this. You got to hear this. So I had bought a new television recently, and I tune in the show, and I
You
see
watching me on that huge screen?
yeah, and I see Jessy Raphael come on the screen. I go, something's wrong with my TV. I got to adjust it. So I'm going over this set, and first I got a remote control because listen, I got a nice TV, and I'm trying to do it, and nothing's happening. Adjusting the color, picture in picture. I can't figure out what's going on.
Some kind of distortion is happening.
Then I run to my other television set, the one I've had for years. I see the same thing's wrong with the TV. I go, all the TVs in my house have been corrupted.
You start to call cable.
So I called Cablevision, and I'm screaming at them yesterday, and I want to apologize to Cable. I'm going, listen, I'm paying for a service. You're not delivering a clear picture. There's a woman on TV hosting a show who looks like Frankenstein's mother. And I know it can't be right. There's just no way. And now my arm hurts worse than my ankle because I'm adjusting. Now I'm over by the TV, actually taking the back off, working on the picture tube. Because I know something about electronics. The picture tube is a little green tube that you have to adjust. You know what they ought to do on that Jessy Raphael show? They ought to sell winky-dink screens, like pieces of plastic so you can draw over her face.
Fixer.
Yeah, draw a bag over her head. So I want to apologize to Cablevision of Long Island. I did a terrible thing yesterday. I was yelling. I was abusive to all of the people who worked there because I couldn't believe that my set was broken. What a pig. They shouldn't allow that on TV. My children could have been watching. What if they see that face?
That could frighten them.
Yeah.
Warp them for life.
Oh, is she a hideous woman with the big red glasses? That don't even hide the mess. That's her face with all the lumps from the surgery. Oh, my God. Her face caved in. And it's frightening. And I thought there was something wrong with my TV.
Well, that's a tribute to you, not thinking it was her first.
You know, they did a survey of that show that 75% of the people who are regular viewers of the Jessy Raphael show turn the set around during the show so they could use it like radio. They don't want to see what's on the screen. Did you know that? That's true.
I hadn't heard that before.
Put it on the laser.
They should put a welding mask on her. A bag is 4 bags. I'd be afraid they'd break. You gotta get them
Even
out.
at 4 bags.
What a pig. What a pig. You should put a bag on the TV set. They should sell Sally Jessy Raphael bags. Stick them on the set. You're right. What a beast. What a filthy woman. And when Robin was there, she saw what goes on. Sally started yelling at the producers.
She's yelling at the producers. The producers are afraid to approach that audience. They corral those people in there, and they can't control them, and they're afraid of them during the commercial breaks.
Yeah. They set them up.
These are the kind of people they bring to attack me. People they're afraid to have in the building.
Yeah, you think that woman just showed up? I mean, first of all, Robin was talking about an entirely different topic. In fact, she was talking about child abuse at the time. Then Sally goes, okay, let's get a question from the audience. And all of a sudden, this woman's like, you're not good for the race. It was just like, it was just out of left field. It was totally inappropriate. But that's what you'd expect from a cow-faced loser who would go down and visit the grave sites, the waterlogged grave sites of two children whose mother just drowned them. And she has her cameras on them because she's there to console the people.
Right, she's there to
what a woman.
sympathize.
What a great woman. And they say I'm tasteless. Yeah, cashing in. I wish when her children died, I would have had cameras and go down there.
I wish people would comment on real things in this country instead of us all the time. We are the only things that can be taken care of.
Heartless witch.
People are always trying to regulate our behavior.
Sally Jessy Raphael hole. Grillo would be a better talk show host. He could host that show and get the same rating. Today my guest is Robin Guivers.
Talk about a life. So what was it like when your father molested you with his big ham hands? And we'll be bag.
We'll be bag.
We'll be bag.
What a goof. Right? You know on her show, they have to use robot cameras. Real cameramen can't look through the lens. They'll turn to stone.
That's like Medusa.
Yeah. They have to use robot cameras. Oh, what a witch. If I was her kid, I'd kill myself. What do you think of that?
She had one of her kids do that.
Yeah, so there you go. If I was the makeup person on that show, I'd kill myself. I'd have to use a 10-foot pole to apply the makeup.
They use an assumed name. I'm not responsible.
Nobody wants to take responsibility.
Is there someone with a makeup credit on that show? It's blank, right? Makeup by, and then it just the screen cuts off.
Nobody will own up.
Yeah.
Q Moto.
I'm going to watch that show today, see if there's a makeup person listed. I want to see the brave soul who takes that as a credit. I would never hire them.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. That'd be funny if someone who works on that show is a listener of ours, like, slips in the name Helen Keller on the makeup.
Garden brick face and stucco.
All right. Wow. I watched that show. I wanted to break my television set. I said, what a beast. What a pig. What a setup. What's the matter, Sally? You don't have the balls to ask the questions yourself? Got to set it up with what? With dopey people? Oh, for God's sake. Let's hope somebody brutally murders their children soon so Sally can make a show out of it. And get down there.
Alone.
Yeah, maybe she'll forget about you. Another road show. So Sally suddenly had a road show. Every day in New York, there's tons of children being killed by their parents.
I don't see Sally at their funeral.
No. She's worried now about the children. She doesn't have a thought in her head except ratings. She should be in my next movie. I'm going to remake Frankenstein's Bride. They ought to call the Mary Kay Cosmetic Company and see if they can get down there with a truck to apply some makeup on her. A makeover. That's what I say. That's what I got to say. This is Howard Stern speaking from the bed. There, I say there. So that's my opinion. There's my review of the show.
Thank you, Howard.
You're welcome.
I love listening to you. You're great.
Thank you. So are you.
Thanks.
You're a good caller. Kept your mouth shut and let me go.
Yes, well, I enjoy listening to you.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Unbelievable. Could imagine the scene in that Sally Jessy Raphael's audience, in the producer's room. Sally, I have the greatest news. Robin Quiver's coming on, and we loaded it up with hostile black people.
Wild black people.
Wild black people. We had to import them from the wildest part of the world.
It's going to be great. We're going to have black people attacking a black person.
And here's other great news. A woman just drowned her 2 kids. Oh, great. Well, we can get down there with our cameras, can't we? Get the camera in tight on people who are grieving. Jesus Christ. And I'll go down there and act all concerned.
And Sally, you can comfort them.
Yeah, Sally, you'll comfort them right on TV. Why don't you comfort them off TV?
I'm sure she stayed in touch.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure she's been in touch with all the people that she comforted. I'm sure they're greatly comforted now that Sally's been there.
Struck up some real close relations.
Like Sally has the ability to comfort people. This is a woman whose whole entire career no one wanted to hear her. The only time they listen to her is when she's got a freak show on. Sally, why don't you do it? Let me see you do a show where you talk like me and Robin. Just you and another person. Let me see you talk one-on-one. Let me see if you can hold the ratings.
Around holding her head up high.
Yeah, she's running around with a freak show. Schivos, die. I hope you get cancer. I hope secondary smoke comes into your life. It gives you lymph node cancer. What is the most painful cancer, Robin? You were a nurse. You would know this. You worked in the
rectal cancer.
Rectal cancer.
Rectal cancer.
Yeah,
is
that's the most embarrassing. Every day you got to bend over and get radiation in your rectum.
But cancer's bad in general. So any one of them is good.
I'd like to know if her plastic surgeon, you know, plastic surgeons have a resume book. I'd like to know if she's in the resume book.
I have never heard anybody credited with
that
plastic
work.
surgery.
Right. You know how they always have like a book with like, you know, hey, here's her nose I did, here's cheeks I did.
No bags.
Yeah. I bet you she ain't in his resume.
Change his address.
I've never heard one person say, I'm Sally Jessy Raphael's doctor.
I think they retired that guy. He couldn't take it anymore.
He's exhausted.
Exhausted. 20 days in the surgery. Listen, he did the best he could with that face. And you don't have much to work on. I wish anus cancer on you. Cancer of the sphincter. They made a movie about her face. It's called Under Siege, Part 2. Pig. Beastmaster. That's the movie, Beastmaster 3, starring Sally Jessy Raphael. Dog. Dog. Yeah, dog.
Dog. Yeah, dog. Cur. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, ugly, yeah.
She really is ugly, though, man. I tell you, I was adjusting the TV. That was no joke. That's the truth. I went nuts. I could hardly hear what you were saying. I was so busy adjusting.
Your TV was broken. You were obviously upset.
I'm turning the knobs. Yeah. Yeah. Knobs, yeah.
Yeah. Knobs. Yeah. Pig.
Yeah.
You could feed Spanish fly. Do you know the sex aphrodisiac?
Yes.
You could feed that to a rapist and he wouldn't touch her.
Oh, please.
All right?
Rape has nothing to do with sex. You're confused.
Well, in this case it does. She should be in the remake of The Elephant Man. This is Sally Jessy Raphael.
I'm not an animal. Yes, you are.
Yeah. I'm not an animal. Oh, yeah? Well, we're gonna poll the audience and see if you are.
We'll take bets.
Yeah, we'll see. Hostile woman. Jealous. Because when she watches the tapes of our show, Robin, our TV show, where you and I are delightful with one another, having a rapport and entertaining the masses with just the art of conversation.
Nobody here but us.
Yeah, she has yet to achieve that in her career. Hey, do me a favor. If they kill her, could we get her bones in here by Wednesday for an appearance?
Is Chauncey going to get possession
Yeah.
of her bones?
We could have her bones by August at least.
So anyway, there you go. That's what's
Wow.
happening in the Susan Smith case.
Thanks for the update. I would love to hear that again.
I would love to.
They should put her in a Volkswagen Beetle and lower her into a swimming pool so we could all watch on TV. That would be the best advertisement against not hurting your kids.
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. I would host it with Geraldo.
Did you see Geraldo in the courtroom the other day?
Geraldo is a secret witness.
It was very funny to me because who was it? That fitness expert was on the stand. And
Who's that? Yeah, the coach, the trainer.
Right, the physical trainer.
That's called a gym teacher. Yeah, the physical trainer.
You know what they did? They stopped wearing that whistle and raised their prices.
Yeah, $40 an hour.
But anyway, that fitness trainer was in the courtroom on the stand, and Chris Darden said, "Do you know that man sitting in the back of the courtroom?" And the fitness trainer said, "Who, Geraldo?" So Geraldo was sitting right there.
And did he know him?
Yeah, he had done the show.
Wow.
But Geraldo, I mean, there's only, 20, 30 seats available every day?
Geraldo's there.
And Geraldo gets us.
It happens.
Is that the chair?
Oh, no, that was me. I had a little gas.
Oh, did you just do something?
Yeah.
Really, man.
Oh, I'm with you, OJ.
OJ thinks I'm gross.
Wrong.
Really, man.
Oh, that felt good.
You know what? I'm tired
Now I'm
of
more
all
relaxed.
I'm tired of all these
Had a good
women
time.
whining that they need more time in the hospital. Did you see that a woman delivered her own baby yesterday?
My sphincter just fell out on the chair.
Oh, will you be quiet? Woman delivered her own baby
Yeah.
with the help of a 911 operator.
Oh, yeah, that can be done. My wife had to have a team of people.
I'm tired of all these whining women who say they need all this help. Get on that phone and deliver your own child.
Ow, ow.
That's pretty
My wife can't order me food over the phone. These are people having babies over the phone. I can't get bananas in my house. I tell you. I got to pass wind again. Hold on.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I see.
Why are you so gaseous today? In
So
particular?
uncomfortable.
Hey, look out.
Oh, man.
Paper guy.
Oh, the splash guard.
Ooh, I love the smell. Oh, guys, come here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go over there and cup your hands.
We got a problem.
Come on over here.
Whiff of that.
I don't
We
think
got a problem.
I don't think we'll have to.
Yeah. Trust, yeah.
Has it gotten to you yet?
It'll get to you pretty
I smell so good. I can't understand how other people don't like it. My wife complains about it. I love it. I love my own stink. I was reading an article in the paper that Max Kinkle, the DJ, who's been filling in for Allison Steele here in New York,
Yeah.
that he's a Vietnam veteran.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if he is or isn't, but he wants to do some benefit for Vietnam veterans. So I started to think, well, maybe he's a fellow Vietnam veteran, and maybe tomorrow.
A fellow? Who
Yeah.
else was in the Vietnam War?
Me. So maybe I could rap to him about Nam and how many gooks he killed. Because I've killed more gooks than any man on this planet.
How come you're not recognized? You know, when Audie Murphy came back from World War
Eddie
II.
Murphy didn't serve in
Not
World War
Eddie.
II. He's much
Audie.
too young. Audie, who's he? Never heard of him.
He's an actor.
Is he?
Came back and became a movie star, but he was like...
Was he in Coming to America?
Highly decorated war hero because
Right.
of how much action he saw in World War II. I don't hear any recognition of you.
Is that right?
See, the reason I think that Max is a Vietnam veteran like you is because two of his listeners,
I
they
hope
don't
he's
want
not a
to
Vietnam
stage
veteran.
the benefit with him. They want to honor him.
Oh, yeah?
So I wonder what he did. Maybe he did something really good that they want to honor him.
Hey, good
I
for
don't
him.
think he's a Vietnam veteran like Howard.
If you are.
Please, that's a special category.
Yeah, I want to rap to him about Nam.
That'll be comfortable.
I wonder if he ever was in the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Ho Chi Minh Trail.
I wonder if he ever had to kill a whole village like I did. It still haunts me. I'm going to be honest with you. I say it haunts me. I sleep like a baby every night. I could care less. I killed women and children.
I was going to say, you talk about it with glee. I
Yep.
don't see it being something you're having trouble.
Well, when I came back from
handling.
Nam, the horrible thing about coming back was everyone spit on us, all the college students. And I'm going to tell you something. Now, everyone wishes they had served in Nam. Everyone wishes they could.
Especially the president.
Yeah. He's a big pussy. He was over in England when I was serving. I was on my second tour of duty when he was hiding in England.
How come if you're...
Him and Rush Limbaugh.
You say you're 40 what?
41.
And he's 48.
Right. That was a long war. Yep.
You managed to serve 3 tours, huh?
3, count them.
When did you go into the service? When you were 15?
I was 16. I lied about my age. I couldn't wait to get over there and kill gooks. I found creative ways of killing gooks.
Oh, here we go.
I sure did. One time I was in a village.
You want to get Max on the phone before you...
Well, why don't we do this tomorrow? I'll do it tomorrow.
Because I'd love for him to be able to chime in with his stories.
Right. And all you'll hear is Max's chimes, silver.
Now, mind you, this song was written before you became a war hero.
War hero. Decorated Vietnam veteran.
Just a few short years, though, if you went in at 16.
That's right. We'll do the rap tomorrow about Vietnam.
We'll rap on that.
A lot of people don't know it. Alison Steele was in Vietnam also, who he's filling in for.
She was Hanoi, whoever she was.
Yeah.
Who was that woman?
Hanoi. No, she was Tokyo Rose.
Tokyo Rose. That's World War
Right.
II. Hanoi Hannah.
The only souvenir I brought back from Nam, and I'll tell this tomorrow to Max when I speak to him, I brought back a gook's tongue. And I still have it on my desk.
You don't have that box of bones anymore?
No. The only thing I have left is the tongue, and I still have it on my desk. I use it to lick envelopes.
It's still wet.
Well, I wet it down every day. It's something you do, and it stays wet for like 2 or 3 hours. And I do most of my envelopes then. It's true. True story, you guys.
It's not hard, and...
No, sir. No, sir. It is not hard if you wet it down and properly take care of it. Keep it in formaldehyde when you're not using it.
I see.
It's like silly putty. You got to keep it in Zeg.
Or it dries out.
Right. Well, anyway. Hey, don't laugh at me. There she goes.
Oh, man. Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
What's more annoying, the sound of that construction or Fran's laugh?
Fran drill.
Rick Dees goes in. One book, Rick Dees gave everyone in Los Angeles $12,000 each, and he still couldn't be number one. That rat Fink, that piece of garbage. And then they write, good versus evil, and good won this time. Like, I'm evil and he's good. The only thing evil is Rick Dees. We're doing nothing with that wife with the bad impressions.
Hi, Rick.
Who do we have on the phone here?
It's your wife, you moron.
No, I mean, which character are you?
Hi, Rick. This is, Barbara Streisand.
Hey, it's Barbara Streisand on the phone. Rick's always yelling into the microphone. It's Barbara Streisand on the phone.
Hi, Rick.
People who love people. Oh, my God. Stop singing, Miss Streisand. Are the luckiest people in the world. Wait, we have another phone call coming in. It's a different celebrity calling in. Who is it?
Hi, Rick.
Who is it this time? Give me a hint.
Don't you recognize my voice?
I'm thinking. Are you Dr. Ruth?
Yes.
I knew it. How are you, Dr. Ruth?
Very good. I'm going to say the word penis.
All right, Dr. Ruth, please don't say that on the Rick Dees show, because I'm good, and I'm against evil.
Rick?
Yes, Dr. Ruth.
No, I'm not Dr. Ruth anymore. Somebody else is on the phone.
Who is it?
This is Wayne Newton from Las Vegas.
Wow, my wife does men, too.
Right.
Well, Wayne, how's it going?
Pretty good, Rick. You putz.
Wow, Wayne Newton. I can't believe it.
Now I'm Jimmy Stewart.
Hey, Jimmy Stewart's on the phone.
All right, guess who it is now?
Who is it, honey?
I'll be back.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rick.
Hey, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger on the phone. How are you today?
Boy, that shit must be jam-packed. No wonder they're beating us. Look at all the guests they got.
Right. I'm in the new movie Terminator. I'll be back. I'll be back for you, Rick.
Wow. He puts on that phony laugh. Wow. Oh. What a dick. And I know we're the number one show in Los Angeles. I know it because we were last month. And
where'd all those people go?
Yeah, I just know we are. All
right, Rick, I gotta go.
Okay, goodbye, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, stupid, I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is Charles Limbaugh.
Charles Limbaugh on our show, the one who was an airplane pilot?
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.
And I want to say goodbye, too.
Who's that?
Jack Nicholson.
Wow. Hey, Jack, how are you?
Okay, I'm working on a new movie.
Thank you for calling the Rick Dees program. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in case you couldn't tell, that was my wife doing impressions of Jack Nicholson and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Gotta disclaim it.
I have to disclaim it in case there's any confusion.
Yeah, you know, her...
Yeah, I gotta disclaim it.
Her impressions are so dead on. People get confused.
He's a weird dude, man. And he laughs at everything he says. He's Rick Dees. No way that... I wanted to use the curse word S-stain. I don't know how... No way that jack-off could beat me. It's just no way. Because he's a jack-off. This is Rick Dees with my wife on the phone. Hey. What a putz he is. And you know what it is? If I don't talk about him every once in a while, then people in Los Angeles forget what a putz he is, and they start listening. It's just embarrassing. Like, why would someone listen to him? He's such a jerk. He's such a piece of excrement. He's garbage. Right, Robin?
Who are we talking about?
Rick Dees. Oh, you think he's good? Why don't you work with him?
He beat us.
Yeah. And men don't listen to his show, just women.
Kids.
You have to have a vagina to listen to that show.
Well, don't blame vaginas. I think it's just immaturity.
And vagina acts as like an antenna or a filter so you can handle Rick Dees.
Goes in your ear.
Goes in your ear, not your vagina.
Doesn't even go through the brain.
Hi, this is Rick Dees. Pull down your pants so you can hear me better. Yeah. Yeah. Rick Dees. Stupid creep. I hate him. Roly-poly right-winger Rush Limbaugh pays a lot of lip service to doing the right thing, but he doesn't practice what he preaches, charges his ex-interior designer. Ken Jennings is suing the political pundit and his wife, Marta, and says Rush still owes him about $100,000 for redecorating the couple's new $5 million 12-room apartment on Manhattan's Fifth Avenue.
12 rooms.
Yeah. Well, I think 7 of those are bathrooms.
Yeah, well, they knocked out 7 rooms and made a door.
Because Pumpkinhead has to unload his bowels about every 15 minutes. I'm eating and smoking and going to the bathroom.
Can you imagine? This guy got an eyeful, apparently. Of the Limbaugh lifestyle.
Yeah. Big fat ass cheeks. Must take 15 minutes to wipe down. Must be, honey, I'm wiping.
He doesn't even unreel the toilet paper. I think he uses a roll.
The whole roll. He doesn't unfurl it. I'm wiping. I'm wiping. Big meal. I had a big beef jerky. Big pile of beef jerky. Probably eats all stuff that's lodged in his bowel. Ugh. Heavy meats and organs.
Yeah, so maybe nothing's getting through.
Yeah. All excited he has some money now and he can get all kind of heavy, fatty. You need 12 bodyguards to guard that big expanse.
How can you cover that?
How's everything on the north side?
What?
How's everything on the north side?
Yeah, right. It's like a walkie-talkie situation. They got one bodyguard on. Yeah, they can't see each other because they're on each side.
I'm on Rush's right side. What side are you on? I'm on the left. All clear here.
All right, the right side will be arriving in 5 minutes. How long? What's the ETA on the left?
I see a disturbing-looking presence coming up on the right-hand side. Can you identify the disturbing-looking... oh, sorry. Over. It's the caterer. It's okay. It's all right. It's Rush's breakfast. He's got the sausage and organ meats. Rush is eating monkey brains.
Big fat pig. Big turd. Anyway. According to this fatso, Rush Limbaugh, the talk show host who makes up to $25 million a year.
Ugh, please,
Come
you're
on.
making me sick.
That can't be right.
If it is true, Howard, I'm going to just...
No, it's just not right. I think he's, I just know that's not right.
Well, how does he get a 12-room apartment?
I don't know.
Living above his means?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't pressure me. The talk show host who makes up to $25 million a year insisted his bathroom vanity be raised to chest level to stop him from dribbling over the sink.
Now, that's weird.
A special large-sized toilet seat also had to be installed, raised 3 inches, and moved away from the wall so he could sit on it comfortably.
Oh, can you imagine? So the bathroom,
How funny is that?
toilet is practically sitting in the middle of the room.
Yeah. A special toilet.
With a special extra wide seat.
Yeah. All my life I wanted a wide seat for someone who's extra large. I always wanted my toilet. I can just picture the meeting with the contractor. I've always dreamt of a toilet that would be 3 inches further away from the wall.
As the regular one is uncomfortable for me.
As a young man growing up when I had absolutely no idea what to do for a living until I heard Howard Stern, I had nothing.
So it sounds like his wife and he have separate bathrooms.
Yeah.
Because how's she going to see over that chest level sink of his?
I don't know.
She'd fall into the toilet.
He accidentally went to the bathroom in the sink because it was away from the it was 3 inches away from the wall. Look at this guy. A special sink and toilet.
Well, look at him. Wouldn't you say that's important?
What's more, the 44-year-old star demanded his own walk-in humidor to house his collection of expensive Cuban cigars. He's 44? God, he looks like he's 64. 44. To accommodate Rush's rotund 320-pound, 6-foot frame, says Ken, one of the 10 dining room chairs had to be custom ordered 3 inches wider and 3 inches deeper than the others.
He'd break any of the others.
Rush stuffs his face with meat and potatoes at New York steakhouses and gobbles pizza between meals to avoid crankiness, according to the designer. Avoid crankiness. I have to avoid crankiness.
More pizza.
If he's not eating, he's not happy.
If I'm not eating, I'm not happy.
Unbelievable. This is funny.
Did he say that the toilet seat was higher as well because he's so big and
3
fatty
inches. 3 inches from the wall and 3 inches up higher.
Yeah, so he's having trouble with those knees at that way.
Yeah, it sounds like he's had a few crash landings. I'm backing into the toilet now.
I have a meatball hero in every pocket.
Now, here's the catch. When it comes to spending money, Marta is the one with the big appetite, says Ken. Yeah, well, you don't marry him for love. All told, says Ken, Rush ordered several million dollars worth of renovations, mostly picked out by Marta. Marta. Whenever he shopped with us, they disagreed on what to buy, the designer recalls. And Rush turns over most of the decorating decisions to his 38-year-old third wife and the designer, because every time he's there, he disagrees with them and they get into fights.
Well, they had so much in common before they married. So.
Marta's taste is expensive but bad. So it sounds like she went to Elvis decorating school.
Yeah.
I would love to have a velvet purple picture of myself behind a black velvet wall.
I want everything in red velvet.
Well, Mr. Presley, that would cost a small fortune. Price is there's no problem with price. I'm the king. I'm the king.
Elvis, this is a very strong color. I don't care. I want it all over the room.
I always wanted, Mom always, her favorite color was purple. I need purple.
There's nothing else in the world that goes with this, Elvis.
That's all right. It goes with red carpeting. I'll make sure of that. I want red carpeting on all 4 walls. Doesn't it normally belong on the floor? No, I want it nice and padded, like a mental asylum. Some people, money should be against the law. They shouldn't be allowed to earn money because when they get it, they waste it. Like Rush Limbaugh and his wife. Honey, you get the purple ceiling.
Well, do whatever you want.
Right. Do whatever you want.
Just as long as my my toilet is 3 inches higher and 3 inches away from the wall.
According to the contractor, this is his quote, I don't think Marta's been in a really nice home before. As a result, the bathroom features tacky gold faucets, sprouting goose heads, starfish, and dolphins.
Oh, no.
Oh, imagine wasting all that money. The kitchen has pink granite floors and counters decorated with paintings of fruits and vegetables.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she evidently...
More food, things he'll never eat.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to fruit and vegetables, all the stuff Rush hates.
Like? It's funny that...
When they make giant pizza walls.
They go into the bathroom and all the water has to be coming out of some fish's mouth.
Yeah.
A fish or a goose mouth.
I'm making all this money, and I can't believe I can't get water out of a regular spigot. Marta has also taken to buying Coney Island mirrors to make Rush look thinner.
Oh, stop it.
Rush looks like a young 19-year-old, muscular and tan in these mirrors.
I can't get to the door.
Marta has convinced herself that she's a talented interior designer, says Ken, and she's even tried to pass herself off as an employee to get a discount. Oh, man. Yes, I'm a decorator. That's like every woman whose husband makes some money and they decorate their homes and it looks like garbage, but they all become decorators.
Right, yeah. Every woman decorated her own home.
Yeah, housewife
I did
decorators.
This all by myself.
Housewife decorator. That's like every gym teacher who's now a personal trainer.
I never realized I had this talent.
Yeah. No, you don't have any talent. In fact, Anybody with any class could have decorated this 100 times better.
Honey, you didn't make the chair. You picked it out.
Everyone's, and probably people come over there and they Marta's old friends go, oh, this is gorgeous. And she's convinced she's an interior designer. Now she's walking around going, I could do this for your home. I could put gold fish.
Oh, it's easy. I do it.
Marta went shopping for material at the prestigious Scalamandri Fabric House and told the salesperson she worked for Ken Jennings Design. The outraged designer charges. Ken is the guy who wants his $100,000. Then Ken reveals she tried to use my account number to get the wholesale price on fabrics that can cost up to $700 a yard. I got wind of it when the manager called me to see if I'd gotten the prices, says Ken. When I told him I hadn't, I asked for the fax number, discovered it was Russia's number at home. I was pretty horrified that she would do something like this. That's when I knew it was over between us. So there it is.
So she was basically undercutting him. She was
and they got a picture
calling up on her own.
Yeah, they got a picture of, that's what happens. They hire like a guy to be a designer and stuff, and then right away the woman starts thinking she could do this on her own, which she probably could, especially when you're doing stuff that bad.
Yeah, if you just, you're getting fish fixtures.
And they got a picture of Rush smoking his big fat cigar. I can't stand that guy. Why you folks made him a celebrity is beyond me. You know what it is? He's on middays. There's nothing else to listen to on the radio. I understand that, but what I might be doing is forming my own network, and I know a guy who could kick Rush's fat ass all over the place. It doesn't take much. I'm going to hire him to go up against Rush and kick his ass.
Somebody needs to save that apartment, Howard.
Right.
So do something. Get him out of there.
Ooh, just punched myself in the face.
Oh.
I got so upset.
You hit yourself.
Yeah, that $25 million got to me. Why?
Very impressive.
Oh.
That is
I love showing Jackie stuff he doesn't have because he thinks he's such a genius.
Yeah, he used to have more technology than you. In this
I got a new computer.
And it pissed me off. What do you got? What'd you get? What new computer?
I got a Pentium, but I can't keep up with you.
You got the Pentium?
The Pentium chip.
Oh, I got to get that.
It's fast.
I'm getting that.
It is.
I'm getting a new laptop that is got a built-in 28.8 modem.
I just got the
with a Pentium modem. And
you can carry it around.
And it's got a 12-inch screen.
A laptop with a 12-inch?
That's right.
Full color?
Full color.
Bastard.
Wow. See, I just wait.
And I'm going to lease
all of this stuff.
I'm going to lease it.
Oh, so you're not buying now.
You know why? Because in 2 years they'll have something better.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't buy, because everything keeps changing.
Well, then lease. Oh. You mean I could have leased it? Now I went out and bought a new one? And
You wait. I'll get an IBM to print out all my fart jokes.
All right.
So, Jackie, are you so impressed with Warp that you're going to get it? OS2?
No, he can't ever get one.
I can barely keep up with what I got.
Yeah, because you got garbage. You got Windows. You got that Microsoft crap.
Not garbage.
Yep. After skull of Bill Gates.
I'll get an automatic word misspeller.
Hey.
I got to get out to both of these palatial estates and get a tour of this technology.
Jackie and I are in computer competition.
I know.
Yeah, well, I could.
Jokeland versus Disgrace.
I'll give you a better one. I'll tell you what I'm doing now. You guys don't even know about this. I went back to college.
What?
Listen to this. Listen to this. To get laid, I'm doing it right. I didn't get laid in college. Listen to this. I'm taking college courses over my computer. I hook up with a 28.8 modem. I take courses at UCLA.
Now,
what course are you taking?
What? It's no one's business. I don't want to say because then they'll know it's me. Then they'll know I'm enrolled. I don't want to say what it is.
Oh, you can tell me what fields you're...
I'll tell you off the air.
Oh, you.
They got a course, Sex Education, Vagina 101. I'm in it. All right?
Can you download pictures?
Yeah.
I'm bedazzled.
Let me see you do that, Jackie.
Taking college.
That's right. I'm getting credits. I'm going to have my MBA.
Is that on the internet?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Now, if you give me the address, I can go there.
I don't want you in my class.
I suppose he gets a better grade.
Right, I'm not going to compete with you.
He's supposed to be so smart.
Put his hair in the ink.
I live in a virtual frat house.
Virgil.
Yeah, I got the football team. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to play on the computer. No, but do you understand? I can be in a classroom without being in the classroom. And you email all your assignments.
The actual class.
And you
It's
email your assignments.
some delayed kind of deal,
No.
and you're actually enrolled. You're one of the students.
There's 20 people in the class. We're all hooked in via the internet. The teacher teaches over the computer, and then when he gives an assignment, you email it to him.
You want to do assignments?
That's right. I want to prove a point.
What?
I don't have the point yet, but I'm going to prove something by doing this. I'm bettering myself, okay?
All right. I just want to know what courses he's taking.
I already skipped like 6 classes. I just wanted to sign up because I thought it was cool that you could sign up for a class. And you
Because I would do that. There's actually things I want to learn.
Oh, well. So don't laugh at
Unlike
me.
you. Flunk out of college again. And I'd never have... I mean, do you have to be there at a specific time, though?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. What's the matter? You can't be there? You're too busy?
I want to be there at my own time.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous.
Why?
And when the teacher isn't looking, I unplug my computer.
You cheat.
I cheat.
You look things up. Every test is open book.
I looked at Jackie Puppet.
Yeah, you know, with a computer, you can't pick up chicks in class.
Oh. Still lipstick on.
I got pictures of Nancy downloaded nude.
Jackie's got a whole computer so he can download those stupid jokes into his computer.
Hey. Hello, world.
Well, with the big empire and his whole establishment being in separate locations, he definitely needs a network.
Yeah, he needs a network situation.
Yeah, internet. I bang Nancy on the jetty. A parrot walks into a bar. .com. Oh, time for a Jimson weed break. Pot!
Pot and computers. All going on down there. In joke land. Right. All right. Very good, Jackie Puppet. Good to hear from you.
Hey, here's a homo logging onto the computer.
A homo?
See, enter. C: enter. C: violation. Unnatural.
He's even got computer humor now.
Right.
Nancy, I dropped the roach in the keyboard. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, what's going on to the top of Jackie Puppet's head? It's like, is he losing his hair?
Cradle cap.
What is that?
Oh, there's ink up.
There's ink all over his head. What happened?
I don't know. It's algae or something. No, it's he's been dropped on his head a bunch. Like when guests come in, they get it. Like Gary picks up the puppet and throws them across the room so the guests can have a chair.
Well, that's great. I'm glad Baba Booey's so bright.
Oh, look at this.
The damn puppet's a huge star. Look at the top of his head.
Is his head dented in?
Yeah, it's all messed up, the top of his head.
Now he's got to be repaired again.
Yeah. Can we get him, Ralph, to do some makeup on him?
He needs plastic surgery now.
Yeah. Looks like the top of your head, Billy.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
That's algae.
All right, good. All right.
Oh.
Orlando, you're on the air. Hey, the Globe magazine just got a hold of another woman who claims Regis tried to pick her up.
Is that? No, that's Star.
Oh, is that the Star? Regis wanted to have sex with me on his wedding anniversary. Claims pretty mom of 2.
What a better way to celebrate.
An attractive mother of 2 claims Regis Philbin came on to her at a taping of his TV show, right at the TV show, lunging at her for a kiss and then inviting her to his dressing room for sex. What's with this guy? Hey, Joy, wake up and smell the roses. Hey, Orlando, you there? I must not be
You're
doing
always
something.
saying, like, to these women, like they don't know what's going on. How do you know anything about Joy?
She don't know what's going on. And what shocked brunette Marilyn Walsh even more was that it happened on Philbin's wedding anniversary. On his wedding anniversary,
Well, he was thinking of his wife.
Marilyn, 45, said she was repulsed when Hot to Trot Philbin made a play for her. This guy, this guy's a television star and he can't even get laid. He made a play for her when she was a member of the audience at Live with Regis and Kathy Lee. I know he wanted to have sex with me, and I didn't want to, she told Star in an exclusive interview.
Somehow there's a bunch of women who like Regis, but not in a sexual way.
Yeah, well, he's a real ugly guy. I mean, he's really uncomfortable to
That
look
doesn't
at.
stop some people.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he gets women. These are the ones that he
Failed on.
Yeah. She says Philbin, 61, relentlessly flirted with her during commercial breaks in the show. And Kathy Lee has no problem working with him, but she's worried about the guy from Studs coming on. She said he didn't provide the right moral background on his television show. What a fake.
I don't think it's right. That show Studs. Regis does provide the right moral background on the TV show.
Yeah. As long as you're a fake on TV, Kathy Lee likes you.
Yeah.
Later she claims, that's the woman in the audience, he grabbed her in a fit of passion and tried to kiss her before pleading with her to sneak into his dressing room. Big baggy, I've got my special baggy pants on. Extra room for my erection.
Come on, I'll make you a calendar girl.
Marilyn of Long Island, New York says she decided to come forward after reading the Star. They had a July 11th issue, which, of course, we now know all about. That's where the other woman said that she was in the elevator and Regis started coming on to her.
Right. It was such a similar deal. This woman said, it happened to me, too.
Regis has been married to Joy Philbin since 1970. Joy. That's funny that her name is Joy. There can't be any joy there.
Maybe her first name really is No, and her
No Joy?
her middle name is Joy.
Right.
And they just call her Joy for short.
If she was smart, she'd dump Regis, get on the internet, and pick up a Rush Limbaugh.
For years, I've been telling people what happened to me, and most of the time they didn't believe me.
Reveals Marilyn. So she felt vindicated when she saw this story about Regis in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
She felt real good. So she claims, too, that she's a longtime Regis and Kathy Lee fan. Why stop at this? Why stop at a handshake?
Come on, baby. Wear this Kathy Lee mask. I'll take you in the bad place.
Regis has good moves, too.
Yeah. Yeah, real good. He just lunges at women and starts making out with them.
Come on.
No preamble.
No.
Just tries to stick his tongue down there.
At my age, there's no time for foreplay. I could drop dead at any minute.
Almost had a heart attack on a Carnival cruise boat. Come on.
Life is short.
So she's at the taping. She says Philbin's amorous overtures began the moment he spied her in the audience. Boing, oing, 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 oing. He probably does that old trick when he shakes a woman's hand. He scratches the middle
inside
of
her palm.
He scratches the inside of her palm with his middle finger.
Does that do anything for you, baby?
Yeah, that's the signal.
Cha-cha.
Ah, cha-cha.
Ring a ding ding. Bada bing, bada boom.
Regis, you want to do a song for us?
I love the calendar girl. Yeah, the sweet calendar girl every day of the year.
January, I'll lunge at you with my crotch.
All right, so anyway, she says Philbin's amorous overtures began the moment he spied her in the audience. It was immediate. As soon as he and Kathy Lee walked out onto the stage, Regis came over and kneeled down next to my seat. He started stroking my hair, asking me my name and whether I was married.
Are you married and do you have some lube?
I was a bit taken aback, but it seemed like he was kidding around. After all, he was doing this in front of Kathy Lee and the whole audience. Kathy Lee has no problem with sexual harassment.
And Regis has no shame.
Yeah. I mean, what's with this guy? Well. I'm stroking your head. I like to stroke all the women's heads in my audience. Well.
Like to stroke your hair. Now lift your skirt.
Not that hair.
Sorry.
How'd you like to stroke my head?
Not that head.
Tell you what, wait till after the show and that hypocrite bitch is gone.
What, is he peeking out through the curtains to see who in the audience he'll hit on?
I only point all this out about Regis is because I think it's funny that Kathy Lee has to walk off the show when the guy from Studs is there, but she has no problem walking with a guy who's sexually harassing the audience. She has no problem with it.
Oh, Regis is a great guy.
There every day.
She's the biggest fake in the world.
Bible songs.
Yeah.
I teach Cody about the Bible.
Oh, watch. Cody's going to grow up, I hope, to be like a...
Berserker.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be
berserker.
like
Yeah, be like a berserker. Berserker tattooed across his head.
Cody will be a
all
candidate
tattooed.
for that new movie, Kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have like 900 piercings, scarification, everything all over him.
be urinating in the streets
Yeah.
of Manhattan.
Hey, Cody's urinating.
Look at that.
He'll probably take a Bible and bash people's heads in with it. Cody Gifford. Geraldo, my mom is Kathy Lee Gifford, and about the age of 12, I turned to Satanism.
Can you imagine having to tell people you're Cody Gifford when you're a teenager?
Celebrity children who turn to Satanism today on Maury.
That is going to be a big cross for him to bear. Yeah, I'm Cody Gifford.
My mom kept pounding this Bible crap in, and then finally I just rejected it all and went to Satan.
Everybody laughed at me at school because I was Cody Gifford.
Yeah. Pee-pee pants.
This is Cody Gifford speaking from Tibet. God don't want me yet, man. I got more fires to set.
Yeah, he'll have that problem. He'll set fires all over the place. Be in jail, doing 20 years to life. I didn't realize there were people in the building. I didn't know I'd be killing all the animals at SeaWorld.
Berserker.
Big swastika tattooed into his head like Manson.
Yeah, I hate everybody.
Yeah, I just can't wait for that kid to grow up.
Figured out his mommy was a Jew.
I can't wait to, like, wait a second, all that Jesus crap and you're a Jew?
Berserker!
Geraldo, I first got into gay sex when I was 7. Oh, super. That'd be great. I hope he becomes gay. Everything that she's, like, sort of uptight about. Hope he becomes gay, drug addicted, HIV positive, whole thing.
Well, she's definitely having that really close relationship with him that a gay person needs with his mother.
Yeah. Barely knows his father.
You know, Kathy Lee's in there saying goodnight for 5 hours.
Yeah. Why don't you just crawl in the bed with him and make love to him?
All women have to wear mommy masks.
Yeah. Anyway, so every time there was a commercial break, Regis would make a beeline right back over to me. He was saying, I'm opening a mall this weekend. Why don't you come with me? And then she would laugh nervously, this woman, and Kathy Lee kept trying to get him away from me. So it's not like Kathy Lee doesn't know about this stuff.
According to this woman.
She said again and again, come on, Reg, leave her alone. Come on, Regis, come back up here. Yeah, what a great guy Regis is, huh?
Well, why should Kathy Lee have to police his moves?
She even tried to drag him away. She was making excuses for his behavior and would say to me, the only reason he's doing this is because you resemble his wife, Joy. You should go home to Joy.
Regis is like a senile guy who doesn't know who his wife is.
Yeah.
So any woman who looks like her, he has to come on to.
Sometimes he'd crouch down next to her. Other times he would plop himself down on her lap. He licked his finger and then stuck it in my ear a couple of times.
Now that's disgusting.
It was pretty gross, this woman says. The kind of juvenile thing an adolescent kid does when he's got a crush on a girl. 61-year-old guy licking his finger and sticking it in your ear. Oh, man. Ooh.
What amazes me, though, is how much women will put up with.
Oh.
That wouldn't happen more than once to me.
Oh, I bet not. You crush his nuts at a vice. Philbin's funny business continued while a pre-taped interview was being shown. Regis had a tray of raw carrots and celery sticks, and he was hand-feeding them to me. Everybody was laughing. I thought it was just his way of entertaining everybody. At the end of the show, Kathy Lee announced to Regis that he had a surprise phone caller. It was his wife, Joy, who was out of town and calling in to wish her hubby a happy anniversary.
I think he almost forgot he was married.
I guess Kathy Lee kept her mouth shut about the woman in the audience because she's such a good little trooper.
Yeah.
Piglet. Piglet, Kathy Lee, hypocrite, phony. Piglet. Piglet. Phony. Walking out when the guy from Studs comes, but Regis is hitting on the audience. Phony. Regis putting carrots and celery sticks in her mouth.
Remind you of anything?
Long and thin? Like a stiletto?
February, you're my filthy pig. March, you got an ass I dig. April, I want to stroke your hair. May, I'd like to rape you bare. Wait a minute, did I say rape?
April.
April.
April. Woo.
April.
Freudian.
Well, anyway.
That's not Christ-like.
Would you put your microphone on, Billy? Talk into it.
That's not Christ-like.
Yeah, now it's on.
It's on now, Billy.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
He says it's on. It wasn't on. He's whacked out.
Whacked out.
Don't ruin my show. Only help it.
It's back there, this little voice in the back.
Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so then, so Regis gets a happy anniversary from Joy. But Marilyn says the lecherous Philbin wasn't the least bit fazed by his wife's call, and then he went in for the kill after the show was over.
So this didn't even slow him down.
No.
Wow.
Hi, Regis. It's your wife. I love you.
Thank you, honey. Where's Marilyn?
Thank you for 20 wonderful years.
Thank you, honey. I'm so engorged. Where's Marilyn?
The woman says, Marilyn says, I was waiting for an autograph. He seemed to be signing everyone's but mine and just sort of ignoring me. Finally, he was ready to sign mine. Uh-oh.
Guess what I signed it with?
My penis.
I have a magic pen.
I looked around and suddenly realized everyone else was gone, and Regis and I were the only ones there. That's why he signs everything. All of a sudden, Regis grabbed me and pulled me toward him and tried to kiss me on the mouth.
Oh.
I was stunned.
Come on, baby. Bologna sandwich.
I turned my head to the side quickly, and his lips landed on my cheek.
Oh.
He pulled me closer and whispered in my ear, meet me in my dressing room in 5 minutes. It's the door right behind you. I told him, I don't think so. Then I ran away as fast as I could without even having gotten his autograph.
Wait, you're my calendar girl. You can't leave.
I went directly to the ladies' room to tell my girlfriends what happened. They couldn't believe it. We were all saying, ooh, gross. Gross. He's grossing everyone out. Marilyn says she was in a state of shock when she ran over to her husband Bob's office to tell him what Philbin had done. Then she added, what makes me the most angry was that he did all this after asking me whether I was married and had children.
Good, you've got as much to lose as I do.
Good, you're a perfect candidate for the cheating fest.
Come on, it's bigger than the both of us, baby. You make me feel like I'm 58 again.
If you tell me you're going to tell my wife, I'm going to tell your husband Bob.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're my calendar girl.
June, I can't get it up. Well, maybe by November. I don't know.
He's a pisser, man. He's out of control. And Kathy Lee, man, she just sticks her head in the sand. She has no problem working with him.
No, she spends the whole commercial break trying to keep Regis off the audience.
See, I wouldn't mind if Kathy Lee worked with him and knew this was going on, if she wasn't such a hypocrite, if she didn't embarrass the guy from Studs.
Yeah.
I can't be here when he's on.
I didn't really want to have you on the show.
Kathy Lee's a pig who should be barbecued with an apple in her mouth. How come they don't bring all this stuff in the,
Yeah, Regis is supposed to be talking about everything else about his life.
Let's see what's in the news. Let's open up the paper, Kathy Lee.
Well.
Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's me, and I'm with another gal. All lies.
Neil Travis's column today, poor me.
Philandering Philbin.
I liked it better when they said I wouldn't support my crippled son. Joy understood that. Wonder what Joy's doing. Is she reacting to any of this press?
No, of course not.
He probably explained it all away. Probably just, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm always flirting.
These tabloids lie.
It's a lie.
I'm so worried about AIDS. I wouldn't dare mess around.
You know how friendly I am. The women misinterpret it.
Right. They're all just coming out of the woodwork. Yeah.
There'll be a million of these stories now.
She wanted it from me. TV's Regis Philbin.
Who wouldn't want me? I'm such a stud.
I'm such a handsome guy.
Well, there'll be another story in next week's Star.
Of course.
Of course. About some 16-year-old probably in a hotel room in Kankakee, but don't ask about that.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll do the real news when we get back. All right, Robin, what's in the news?
Yes, I told you it was Parents' Day yesterday, I guess it was. I don't know. But here was a man who was out with his 2 sons.
Right.
And suddenly he looked at his children, and I guess he got this impression that they were possessed.
Was he a mailman?
And he beheaded his 14-year-old.
It happens.
OJ knows how it happens.
While the younger son watched, and motorists drove by.
So why did he behead him? Because he thought he was possessed?
He thought the kids were possessed.
So what's wrong with that? If Satan is in your kid, don't you have to do that?
It's your parents' duty, I suppose.
That's all the crap the church teaches you all the time, that their possession exists, and this guy believes it, and they finally drummed it into him. So now he's going around killing people.
Let me out. Hey, cut off my head so I can get out.
This happened in Estancia, New Mexico. They say they have witnesses who saw him hacking at the boy's head at the side of the road.
Oh, this was in New Mexico.
Yeah.
That's, well.
What?
There's nothing new about Mexico.
New Mexico. This is a part of the United States, my friend.
Yeah, well.
The father said the kids were possessed by the devil, according to his surviving son. When truckers whizzing past reported what they'd seen, authorities gave chase to Eric Starr Smith, who raced away in his van, throwing his son's head out the window.
Hey!
About a
I got your money.
He was captured after a 40-mile chase into Albuquerque on Saturday when his van hit a wall on Interstate 25. His son's body was found sprawled across the blood-stained highway shoulder and into the road, clad in shorts and socks. There were 29 stab wounds on his back. They didn't even count the ones on the front. The guys who were doing the examination said, I hope he was dead before the beheading. Can you imagine somebody trying to take your head off while you're still alive?
Yeah, that's real bad.
The 79 Chevy van was drenched in blood. And they did find a 4-inch folding knife and a smaller pocket knife, both locked open inside the car. The boys lived with their grandparents and had been on a weekend visit with their father.
OJ's on the phone. He says the guy's innocent. He believes that the guy deserves a fair trial.
Mom is in the hospital and they haven't seen her in more than 3 years.
Wow. Doesn't sound very good, Robin.
Not at all.
Sounds very bad.
But they decided to enact this Parents' Day to remind people how important it is to be a parent.
So is the kid okay? Could they reattach the head like they did with Bobbitt?
Yeah, they iced it.
Yeah.
Put it right back on him.
Oh, that's good. At least you have a happy ending.
That's not true.
I might want to option the rights to that story.
He's dead. It's a terrible story. Meanwhile, they say that OJ...
Sally Jessy Raphael is going to go down there and console everyone. Because she's against shock stuff.
OJ is now convinced that maybe he shouldn't testify in his own trial. He did a couple of, they brought in a couple of women lawyers to work OJ over and show him what it would like to be.
What it would be like
on the stand.
Right.
And after that, they questioned him about his infidelity and the allegations of spousal abuse in his relationship with Nicole.
Didn't work out too good, huh?
And after he didn't perform real well.
Well, anyone who saw him in Naked Gun knows.
Questioning.
Yeah.
He tried to kill him.
He's pretty much convinced now that it might not be a good idea to go.
You know what they say?
Jury.
They interviewed the women who worked with OJ.
Yeah.
And after they got done with him, this is true, the women tried to give OJ lethal injection. They even thought he was guilty.
There.
Right. Really, man.
Really, man. Really, man.
So is this the end of our meeting, or do we have to really meet more?
No, we have to meet more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted
You
to
have
tell you
some
about my
things?
vasectomy I had.
Oh, did you
and
really?
things, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm walking a little bit gingerly.
Oh, no
You
kidding.
had it recently.
Yeah.
Boy, how many kids do you have?
3.
And that's it? It's enough?
And I'm 42. I don't want
So why don't
any
you get
more
your wife to tie her tubes?
Well, all 3 kids were born vaginally, and that
Hey,
wasn't...
there's something to brag about.
Mean.
So she
What does
doesn't
that
have one of
mean?
those little cuts on her tummy.
You don't have to do that.
No, you're going through the vagina.
I don't understand. I'm not a doctor.
She got
Mike,
you.
You're going through the vagina.
She conned me.
Yeah.
Missed 2 weekends of golf, laid up.
Oh, no kidding. I wouldn't do it. It hurts, right?
Oh, they give you a local. I thought they would just give you a shot in the groin area. They put the needle into your testicle.
Oh.
And you're watching all of this?
I fainted. I darn near
Because
fainted.
it's not
They had to lower my head.
Let me
my
tell you something.
blood pressure
That's not a
pounded
natural thing.
Oh, God.
No. I mean, you can't do that.
The
You're
doctors,
certainly not supposed to watch.
No wonder you're sweating. I'm surprised you weren't a casualty with the heat.
I'm a little overweight.
Yeah. I can't believe you did that.
The doctor was yelling at me, don't faint, don't faint. And I didn't even feel the first one. But the second, the left side, I felt.
And do you know something? They say that guys with vasectomies have a higher incidence of prostate cancer.
Yeah, well, I'll die.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, why would you? What are you doing to yourself?
The doctor said it was okay. Gave me a bunch of literature to read. And
you know you're going to get sick of your wife one day.
You're saying they have to go in and do 2 sides?
Oh, yeah. Each, they go in and they, pull something out and then cauterize it. You can smell burning flesh.
Oh, that can't be right.
They ought to put you out just so you don't smell
I
it.
would never do that again in 100
And where's all the
years.
love juice go?
Oh, I don't know.
And does it look different now when you...
It feels a little different.
It feels different. It hurts when you have sex,
Make
right?
you shave and all that stuff.
Does it hurt when you have sex?
Have you done that
no.
yet?
He said not for 10 years. 10 years.
Hey, it sounds like my love life.
10 days.
So have you had sex with your wife since then? Really? And did it hurt
Last night.
Does it hurt when you ejaculate?
No. I was very fearful the first time.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought maybe they would explode or something. Like that.
Right.
But
are they bigger now? I mean, did they blow
they
up?
were for a little while.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to go back in 3 months.
And what comes out, dust, or everything looks the same? And what comes out? Does it look the same? Yeah.
It's the same to me.
Same consistency and everything?
I don't know. I'm not even going to get it.
You don't examine it? I do.
You'd have a whole lab set up, wouldn't you?
Hey, Liz, you know he's going to get sick of you one day, and then his new wife's going to want kids, and he's going to be all sorry
And
he did
then
this.
he's going to go back and have them try to open it
I'm
up.
a safe man.
Yeah. Good for you, man. Gee, I think we met enough. I've learned more than I needed to know.
I just thought that one story went before.
All right, Mike. So we'll meet in a few minutes? Okay.
See you later.
Real good. Is it going to be a real long meeting? Because I want to go home.
No.
All right, good. All right, Mike. I won't keep you waiting long. After the news, I'll get right out of here and we'll meet.
Okay.
All right. That's Mike Disney, uncle of Walt Disney. Our general manager in Chicago at the great station. What station am I on there?
CKG.
WCKG.
105.9.
105.9. Who has just become sterilized.
He's almost a eunuch.
I would never do it. Because I'm afraid the consistency would change. I love my consistency. It's like, let me show you my consistency.
Ugh.
Come here. I want to show you my...
Disgusting. You know what?
Come over
I
here.
have figured out why I haven't had sex in such a long time. It's
It's
listening
disgusting.
to you talk about it.
Come here. It's like yogurt. Do you eat yogurt? Right. The best tasting part is at the bottom. I don't want my consistency changing.
Can't have it.
I'm a very visual person.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah. My wife likes it that way.
More men should be brave like Mr. Disney. Go in there and smell their flesh burning.
Right. I would never get a vasectomy just because, I just couldn't deal with anything. First of all, I wouldn't want to show my penis. Disney over there, Mike Disney has a big penis, obviously, because guys with little tiny ones like me would not go get vasectomies.
You're already having enough trouble with your manhood.
Yeah, I'm completely embarrassed. I've pulled my pants down in front of doctors maybe 3 times in my whole life. And it's really embarrassing because I'm so small. Twice to proctologists who had to examine me for anal fissure.
Oh, my.
And then once I thought when I got my groin pulled, I thought maybe I had a hernia or something. And Dr. Baker saw my penis, and it was kind of embarrassing because it's so small.
Who's Dr. Baker?
He's one of my physicians. I have, like the president, I have several physicians.
Freddie is over there eating yogurt.
Oh.
There you go. It's from Mike Disney.
Now Dr. Baker's writing a book about my penis.
Yeah.
But Mike Disney must have a big one because guys with big ones don't care if other guys experiment on theirs. Stick stuff into it.
Needle right
Needle into it.
Oh.
The sack.
I don't know how you got. He should have fainted. How could you sit there and look at that?
He looks like he's fainting now. He don't look like he has long to live, that Mike Disney, does he? All red face.
Sweating.
Sweating. I tell you, people from Chicago don't handle the heat well.
No,
they don't. Oh, it's so hot.
He should walk around with a fan.
Oh.
If he dies, does he count as one of ours or one of Chicago's?
If he dies here, he's one of ours. That was a relevant question.
Well, you know.
Shucks.
Mr. Statistics.
Jackie, commit everything to paper. I'll decide what's good.
Okay.
All right.
These questions he asked.
Hey.
Is he important at the time? If he dies, does he belong to Chicago or ours?
What
if he dies in mid-flight?
What?
What if he dies in mid-flight? I mean, who claims him then? Where do they bury the survivors?
One of Jackie's fans were.
Fran thought it was
All right, Rob. What else is in the news? Because I got to go meet with. I got to go meet with Mike Disney.
Well, I was going to continue with some OJ information. I just told you that he apparently is not going to be taking the stand in his own behalf. His defense team plans to get back to their theory that the police tried to frame OJ with Nicole Simpson's blood. They're going to introduce a witness who will testify that this EDTA, which was discovered to be a part of the blood splattered on the socks of O.J. Simpson, proves that this blood was in a test tube and police put it on the socks. But the prosecution will say that EDTA can be found in a number of places, including, I think, some detergent products, either fabric softener or detergent.
So let him out already. What is he doing in jail?
So that's not a valid argument, but they're going to put this guy on the stand.
Very important to bring him down.
Yeah, they almost had me convinced. I mean, one more piece of evidence like that, and I'm saying let OJ out.
Actually,
Really,
the defense is beginning to get the impression that less is more. The more witnesses they've put on the stand, the worse it's looked for OJ.
$10 million defense.
They're thinking of wrapping up their defense in another week or so.
Yeah, there's no one left to put on. Everyone thinks he's guilty.
The prosecution also says they have some surprise rebuttal witnesses to put on the stand.
What's the matter, OJ? Getting nervous? OJ's here.
In one of the tabloids this week, they say there are 3 people who saw OJ leaving the crime scene or on his way back from the crime scene the night of the murders. There's also information in the Daily News today that says OJ told a good friend hours before his ex-wife was slain that he was going to get her good.
It happens.
No. Well, where is he? Where is he?
Simpson allegedly made the explosive vow to his neighbor and buddy, Dr. Ron Fishman, at Simpson's daughter's dance recital on June 12, 1994.
Well, so why isn't he pulled up into the stand?
The next day, the physician reportedly relayed the remark to Nicole's pal, Cynthia Shahayan. All of her friends have strange names. Who later recounted it to authorities.
Holy mackerel.
Simpson allegedly became furious after being shut out of a post-recital dinner with his ex-wife's family at Mezzaluna Restaurant. So there you go. He said, I'm done with her.
Why isn't
I'll get her butt good. I'm going to get her butt good.
So why isn't that brought up?
The jury will probably never hear the comment
Why?
because Fishman has refused to cooperate with authorities.
Oh, come on, Fishman.
Don't they have to?
Yeah, I mean, well, they don't have to, but Fishman, I mean, I don't know what the law is, but Fishman ought to get to his conscience and say, hey, I don't care who I'm friends with. This is a terrible thing. Oh, please, the guy's so guilty. I'll tell you something. The defense is starting to panic now. I heard they told OJ to break out of prison. That was it. That was the defense.
We got a problem.
Johnny Cochran said,
New strategy.
I got a new strategy. You break out of prison.
Okay.
They have reported that the bronze bust of O.J. Simpson stolen.
What? Really? I think the statue was also guilty. What do you think of that? Not only is O.J. guilty, but the statue should be in jail. I bet you the statue gets sent here. Wait and see. It always ends up here. Really, man.
Really, man. Really, man.
Gives credence to the story that O.J. lost his head that night.
Really, man. I think the statue was also guilty. What do you think of that?